Well, I had to make an excuse to my daddy.
Oh, well, that's not very honest of you. Now, is it?
Hey, you can learn to manage yourself.
Hey, I put the man.
And the man and gentleman, I suppose.
Hey, I ain't no sissy boy.
No, you ain't. But it wouldn't hurt to learn new things.
Like what?
Like, you know how to read and write?
I'm working on it, like, I'm working on it.
Do you know how to walk with a lady?
What do you mean? I know how to walk.
That's a walk by yourself, but with a lady. I'll show you. Then you talk about something lovely.
Like wrestling? Or spitting?
No, like dancing in parties.
Like elegant dancing?
No, not like lumberjack dancing. Here, let me show you. It's as easy as counting. 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, so well, you're a fast learner.
I bet you are too.
I've been dancing all my life.
No, I bet there's a few things I could teach you.
Like what? Felonry and cussing?
No, about not judging someone by their clothes or their backwardsman's manner, but by their heart.
I have a feeling you can really dance. I'm sorry about Ransom. It seemed like you guys were really close.
You told me all I know about being a man. He's like a second father to me. I'm sorry about your brother, Will.
Thanks. I miss him a ton. Life's really hard without him.
What do you want out of life?
Me? Well, I've never been asked that before. And I've never really thought about it. I'm guessing you have plans?
Hey, I have bigger plans than you think. I like to cut with wood, but I like to build with it even better. I love working the wood with my hands and creating something with it, like buckboards or houses or anything. I used to build the houses in the lumber camp, but when I come into town, I see all the things I could build with it and sell it for a good price too.
But don't all lumberjack boys want to be like their lumberjack fathers?
I want to be like my father in lots of ways, kind, hardworking, and loyal. But after Ransom died, I made up my mind. No, man, I don't want to die young.
I'm glad you don't want to die young.
I want to see my kids grow old. I want to play with my grandkids. I want to... Man, I'm taking a riding real hard. I just can't get the hang of it. Riding looks like moles tunneling all wheel while through a dirt pile. Don't make no sense. I'm sorry I'm so stupid.
How'd you learn that?
Why, when I was a young fella, I'd watch the rivermen drive logs and that's what I wanted to do, so I just kept practicing.
It's the same way with reading and writing. You keep practicing, and soon they'll be as easy as staying on top of a mountain.
Jim, you're doing wonderfully. It's just like Ruby says, it takes some practice. Oh, and thank you for helping with the crack in the window.
Jim helped us cut and split some more wood, and he taught us how to split a log with one swing.
Jim, how can I ever repay you?
It's my pleasure. Here, kids, I got you some candy. So, Willie, are you ailing?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just gonna go get some water.
Tell us a story. No, sing us a song.
Oh, we lumberjacks do love to spin a good tale. Did I ever tell you about the time I worked with Paul on the Onion River?
Paul who?
Why, Paul Bunyan, of course. First thing you need to know about Paul is that he was big. Paul took to timber like a duck takes to water. Nobody could cut down trees like Paul. When he would swing his axe, trees would fall like toothpicks. His favorite words were, timber!
No, start when he was a baby.
Okay.
Solid in the from the paper and Mom? I'll take care of things here. When you're at the lumber camp, look for Jim. Maybe he can help. Just hurry! Oh, Ruby, are you here to teach more reading lessons? No, Ma's real sick. Have you seen Slim Jim? Where's your mom? Ma's out picking berries and left me here with a bunch of chores. I'm supposed to join them when I'm finished. The men are on the river. Hey, you could leave a note. Jim knows how to read now because of you. Great idea.
Thank you for organizing this quilting bee.
Well, it's all in a good cause. When we finish this quilt off, we'll have a few more dollars to put a new roof on the church.
We certainly will. Your log cabin quilts are the most sought after in town. You do such wonderful patterns.
And perfect stitches, too. Well, I enjoy it.
I bet you enjoy more than Lucy does teaching those hooligans from the woods.
That would be a challenge. Actually, I enjoy the challenge. The lumber camp kids are much brighter than you might expect.
Really?
Well, of course, some more than others.
Of course.
Well, and it takes all types of fabric to make a beautiful quilt. I saw you brought your pretty Cindy food cake.
I can never get my routine straight. What's your secret?
I swore to my grandmother that I would never share the recipe, and I haven't to this very day. God bless her soul.
Well, your grandmother is dead as a doornail. You can't hurt her feelings now, so cough it up.
Well, I never.
But did you hear that Edna got drunk the other day?
What?
On her own raspberry cordial.
Joey said no one can get intoxicated on it.
But I always said that she did make it too strong. Oh, and my neighbor told me that she heard from her mother's brother-in-law's cousin's sister that they found Jessie and Joey behind the...
I thought he was going at the Jones home.
Oh, I'm doing all right. I'm starting to enjoy my time with Missy again. I do worry about Hal, though. He just seems to get more and more angry all the time.
But I think that sometimes men just have to grieve differently than we do.
I'm sure he'll come around. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder if he'll ever let it go. Sometimes he talks about getting revenge. He scares me. We don't even know how the accident happened, but he's so sure that he knows.
We know exactly what happened and who's to blame.
But are we sure? It just feels like he doesn't see the real world sometimes. I don't even let him see me feel sad because it just makes him more upset with the lumberjacks. I don't know what to do. Oh, it's all right, don't you? After all, in the end, the books always balance.
Girls, what do you think of these two patterns together? I'm starting a new star pattern quilt, and I want it to be cheerful.
Those colors are as happy as you are, Eliza.
When I'm done, we'll have a big quilting party with all the girls from school.
I want a party with some boys there.
My party was definitely fun.
Fun for you, perhaps. I thought the lumberjacks were terribly uncivilized.
Seth was so tall.
And Walt was so strong.
And Ed was so handsome.
The lumberjacks were nice enough, I guess.
If you can handle their stink.
Nellie, why do you have to be so mean?
It's not that she's mean. Nellie just only has eyes for Jay.
Well, it is true that the boys here in town are more refined and educated.
And rich. I'm going to need a nice big house to throw parties in.
And I'll take my handsome guy without the backwoods accent. Too bad Nellie's already claimed James. He's dreamy.
Missy, what are you smiling about?
I was just remembering something.
A certain someone, perhaps.
No, just a certain dance step I've been practicing.
Will you show us?
I love learning new dance steps.
Look at these new pieces of fabric.
It could be a wedding bell.
Mine could be a handsome lumberjack.
Hey, yo, guys, look, it's the little itty bitty idiots.
Yo, look. Those filthy, rotten dumber jerks.
Doesn't matter. The girls play like it's the best.
You sure about that?
Don't touch me.
Get tall.
And you stink.
Well, I could take a bath, but you couldn't do anything about your face.
Honey, that'll work.
I don't know if you heard, but you're educated and you're fine.
Oh no, where'd you go? There you are.
Yo, you know us. At least we're handsome. Y'all are ugly. Weak feet. I'll show you weak feet.
You're not very smart to big about a lumberjack.
And you're not smart blowing up kids in the woods.
I never hurt anyone.
I got your note, Miss Ruby. I came as soon as I could. I fetched Dr. Allen and Mrs. Graham. How's your mom?
I need Jim help. I'm so glad he's here. Thank you for coming, Mrs. Brown. Very kind of you. Is it the Scarlet Lady? Consumption? COVID?
No, it's not the scarlet fever. Thank goodness. And it's not consumption or COVID. It's an old-fashioned pneumonia. Now, she's gonna need complete rest for the next couple of weeks. I don't want her lifting a finger, you understand?
We'll see to it. Are you going to leave us like Claudia?
No. We're going to take good care of her.
Jim, how soon can you get their things loaded and moved to my place?
What? What are you talking about? I will soon be well. It's silly to move all our stuff in for only a couple of weeks.
I don't mean for a few weeks. I mean it for good. I should have thought of it sooner. You need a bigger house and I need someone to stay with me. It seems the perfect answer.
But how could a blanket, I mean, a lady in your condition, take care of all? It's too much.
I'll have you know I was a nurse before I lost my sight. I worked in a hospital in the Civil War caring for wounded Union soldiers. I even stood up to General Sherman once when we weren't getting enough supplies. I guess that's why Edward hasn't managed to push me into that old folks' home yet. But he'll keep trying. This way he can't say I'm alone anymore.
But we got a lot of kids, Mrs. Graham.
Oh, you'll bring life into that stuffy old house. I'll take care of you. You may even bring life into stuffy old me as well.
Thank you, Mrs. Brown. Your house is so big and beautiful.
Now can we get a puppy?
All right, everyone, let's pack up.
Why didn't you send one of the children to tell me you were sick?
I didn't want to bother you with our troubles.
I thought we were better friends than that.
You're right. Ever since Ransom died, I've just tried so hard to keep this family together that I've forgotten I have friends to lean on.
That's what friends are for, my dear. They share the joy and the pain.
Thank you, Aurora, for being my friend.
I have a surprise for you. Close your eyes.
Oh, it's beautiful. But a house?
It's the house that I want to build for you someday.
You mean for us?
Oh, Mrs. Graham, all these books on your shelves just waiting for me to read. I feel so spoiled in my own room overlooking your apple trees. It's so nice to sit and think in peace and quiet.
What's the meaning? What's the meaning? Where's the twins?
Irene, will you put those glass figurines in the attic? I should have put them away a long time ago. They collect dust and I can't see them anyway. Use the sheets from the spare bedroom to wrap them in. Be sure to shake the sheets out before you use them. You never know if you'll find one of the twins' salamanders or frogs in it.
Ever since Mrs. Graham found a salamander in her shirt, I shake all my clothes out before putting them on.
Look at what I found in the garden. Do you think Mom will let me keep it?
No. Our
I love the smell of fresh flowers. I don't know if Mary is enjoying them, but I sure am.
Helps cover up the skunk smell.
Jim has brought my flowers nearly every evening.
The boys all miss your cooking, Mary. Zeb Waters is filling in for you, and he's likely to poison us before you get back.
Guess what, Jim? We had to burn my clothes.
And throw the rugs
What's going on here?
Albert brought a skunk into the house.
That sounds more interesting than some of my tall tales.
Oh, the smell will go away eventually.
Jim, is everything all right?
Ruby, you remember that thing that I showed you? You didn't happen to see it anywhere when you left that note in my bunk? Gosh, how could I have lost it? I don't know where it could have gone.
Maybe it's a good thing. Mom loved Pa. Just the other day, she said she could never love anyone else.
I would never try to replace your Pa. Ransom Sawyer was one of a kind.
I hope everything is all right with Jim. It's not like him to leave so quickly.
Jim said he didn't think he'd be stopping by now.
Will you close my door? I'm going to take a nap.
She doesn't sound well. Maybe I should call the doctor. She seems to have taken a turn for the worse.
I got it, you can't. You split it. Oh, you're nothing but trouble, all of you. Why can't you just be good for once? Oh.
Now, you boys behave yourselves. I'm heading out to pay a visit to Mrs. Sawyer to see if she's feeling any better. Enjoy your cards. Good night.
Thanks, Al, for having us over for cards tonight.
Yeah, I don't know if to get a night off without anybody calling me out.
How is old Dad Warner's leg holding up?
Healing right up. He'll be just fine. Plays like a meal, but he'll live.
Really, Al?
Man, did you even shuffle these cards? What's your bid? You gonna talk all night?
Oh man, I fold.
Me too. You'll get it.
You courting Miss Nellie now, James?
Maybe.
Maybe that has something to do with those shiny new buttons I saw on your coat the other day.
Yeah.
Or maybe he's not yelling enough to talk to her pa. Yeah. Oh!
Quiet.
Yo, you throw cards like you throw punches.
Look at me.
You'll find out. Ace of Spades already been played.
Are you cheating, James?
Leave the cheating to the lumberjacks.
Yeah, those dirty rotten.
Whoa, easy, James. Now come on, Hal. Where's that kind of attitude gonna get you? You gotta forgive him eventually.
It's going to give me an even score someday. That's what it's going to get me.
They lost one of their own in that accident too.
An accident? You think playing with dynamite and taking away my son was an accident?
Yeah, they don't like us, that's for sure. Always trying to one-up us.
But nothing but trouble when they come around.
Well, speak of the devil.
Missy? Well, what do you do with that filthy lumberjack? I thought I told you to stay away from him.
Daddy, he has something to ask you.
I came to ask your permission, sir.
Permission what? To beat your hind end back to camp where it belongs?
You know what? Show those lumberjacks once and for all.
That's just what I plan to do. Who's with me? Hold on, no river rats
That's
right
not right,
now.
Daddy. You're not
Good.
listening. You're
I'll
going
give
to
him a
other
gun.
people.
I'm gonna let
You're
no
not
further
listening.
shit. I'll get my phone back.
Stop! Stop! It wasn't the lumberjacks' fault. It wasn't their fault. It wasn't their fault.
What are you talking about?
We didn't mean for nothing to happen, honest. We was just trying to have some fun.
We snuck in the lumber camp and stole some dynamite. What? It's okay, son. Come on. We thought we'd go upriver and light it. Will went first and BAM! Before he could get away, it blew up in his face. Blew him right out of the water. Blew the whole log jam up. We got so scared, just ran. Ran for help.
We didn't know there were lumberjacks downriver working. We didn't know what dynamite could do to the log jam. We didn't know. We just didn't know.
Those logs came down the river and churned up the log jam that Jim Riley and Ransom Sawyer were working on. That cost lost a good man his life.
I'm real sorry, but if anyone's to blame, it's me.
And me. And Will. But it can't be. Those lumberjacks, you're confused. You told me that.
I know what I told you, but I just didn't tell it all.
We were so scared. Well, and then ransom. I'm so sorry, Mr. Jones.
So you're telling me that all this time I was blaming it on the lumberjacks, and it was really... Come here, boys. Nobody is blaming anyone anymore.
Ruby, we know you've been working real hard lately, and we're sorry we've been bad.
So we're buying you some gifts, you know that we will be good.
Yeah, and we ain't gonna be bad no more anymore. I picked these just for you. This is my favorite rock. And I found this bug on the ground that's pretty just like you. Look what I found you.
That's not possible.
Where'd you find it?
I didn't steal it. Honest, Ruby. A bird had it in its mouth. He dropped it and I picked it up.
A bird?
Yeah, that bird right there. Though you hardly see him in town. Don't touch that bird!
Creatures of the woods, souls of death, lumberjacks. Pa? My pa was strong and fearless, always knew just what to say. His path seemed clear and easy, but I lost my way. I'm confused, wandering, tired, and this ring, how can it be? Now I cannot see the path that leads to what is best for my family. Am I strong enough? Am I brave enough to choose the harder right? Doing it takes all I need. Strong enough, brave enough.
Ruby, are you okay? Oh, Irene, I've done something terrible.
Well, there's very few things that can't be fixed.
What's wrong?
This ring, Jim showed me it way back. I meant to get it off, but it scared me and I took it. Oh, I'm so evil. I threw it off the cliff by the lumber camp. And now it's found its way back to you. What are you going to do? I'm so confused. What would Pa want me to do? What is your heart telling you? Ma's right. I'm just like Pa. I can see now you're a lot like your mom. Mr. Wright asked me how I could be so lonely with so many friends right under my own. I wonder why I never saw that before.
No, being like Pa is more than just looking like him. But what would he do? I think you already know.
I don't know if I can do it. You are strong enough. You are brave enough to choose the harder right. Doing it takes all I got. Strong enough, brave enough. You
weaken our spirits down, helps each day to be better still.
I pray, dear Lord, now I know how to read. Grant us grit and better speed. Let us read with greater cause of how to do better the things we don't.
Oh, hear my humble cry, dear Lord, and send this day better far. Blankets, quilts to keep us warm.
T-bone steak won't do no harm. Love my T-bone steak. I love it when it's nice and easy.
Observe me on my bended legs. I'm not asking for ham and eggs. Dear wise with their big brown eyes. Help me winner elect bride.
Oh, dear me, Lord, remove these dogs, these weak and pathetic, love-sick hogs, these bold up with bearded snouts, taking the heck or thereabouts. Oh, hear me, Lord, I'm praying still, and if you want our brothers with
Great and strength on the fair,
and bless the loggers everywhere. And bless the loggers everywhere.
Listen to me. Wait. Okay, I remember. So, wait. You know how we called you Poker Bee?
Yeah.
So as I was praying, I thought we could call you Pastor Bee. Yeah. You're like a pastor now, you know?
Oh, get church.
Yeah, and then we can.
So now that I've made the contracts I have with other lumber camps, my profits have gone up 50%.
What does 50% mean?
Ruby,
Yeah.
now that I know how to read, the farmers.
Alabama. I'll be back.
I'm a snack. Everyone just started walking into you.
Good for you.
Yeah.
And I can write a letter to Miss Eliza's town. Get your own girl.
I've been reading the Bible every night to my little ones. It sure feels good at the end of the day.
Our house ain't never been so peaceful.
Nothing's happened to your ma, has it?
I can't speak kitchen. Can I have a word?
Oh, yeah.
I lied. Ma didn't say that about never loving anyone else. I just don't want you marrying her.
Miss Ruby, I know I ain't much, and your mom ought to have better. But what started as kindness because of what your pa done for me grew deeper over the months. I love your mom and you kids, and I do my best to be a good father to you and the others. I didn't mean to upset you, Miss Ruby.
You didn't. It's just that you're a lot like my mom.
Miss Ruby, that there's the best thing anyone ever said to me. So much to say. You've lost something that can't be replaced. Ahead of a home, someone everybody knows.
tell you the truth, I know he loved all the way through. He never meant to go, but he chose to help out a soul. So he gave up his life so that I could have mine and make everything alright. Give life another try. He had to leave his sweet love, so I'll love his sweet love and make everything alright, because he gave up his life for mine. For mine.
Jim will never replace him. Mom loves Jim, and us kids do too. Now that the town folk and lumber camp have made up, I've got big plans for this town. Mrs. Graham and I are planning a library where anyone from the town or the woods can come learn how to read. Imagine free books for everyone. I may even become that school teacher after all. We are a strong town, just like the strong old trees that surround us. And we all get along just fine. Well, most of the time.